Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we have basically what you would call the best update in Legends Festival 2024 because it has been that bad compared to the other Legends Festival. But yeah, so let's dive right into the update. First of all, we have got new things. UI is back, Ultra UI and Ultra Golden Frieza is back. Don't summon on them. If you like the character and you don't have him, you can, but otherwise it's not a must summon. We have this new banner, Legends Ultimate Pickup. Again, it's a good banner. You have good characters in the form of fusing Vegeta, fusing Vegito, and Baby, but again, not a good banner to summon on, so don't summon on that. We have a new raid. Raid's been reset. Let me show you what I mean. And obviously, we also have a Zenkai 1%. Which will actually be a very good Zenkai. This we have. Oh, sorry, it's not a new rush. It's this champion bonus. Play this every day and you will get a total of 500cc, which is very good. 500cc free is very good. We have a new Zenkai for him, a new free to play character who's good. I've looked at his kit and he's very good. Challenge battle, again, complete these are very good. You get 100z power, free cc and all. So again, complete these, and we also have a new story by the way. So yeah, and tournament power got reset. I think we will get 1k cc again. This time I'll make a proper GT guide. I will also show you the alternatives for the GT team if you don't have it, because I do use GT. As you can see, 1k easy, top 3k. Yeah, it's not that difficult to get 1000 cc. Yeah, so that's it. Now let's dive right into the first of all 1% Zenkai, who is actually looking very good by the way. Purple. Let's go episode Future Saga. Yeah, there he is. He looks to be probably the best Zenkai of this year, and I mean better than Saiyan Saga Goku and Revival Gohan too. So his stats, as you can see, at 14 start fully arts boosted, is actually really good. These are the full Zenkai stats. As you can see, arts boosted. 264 to strike. Again, he's range type, so don't expect a lot of blast strike attack over here. Blast 290k. Fully arts boosted. That's a lot. Both high 190s to both defenses is actually very good. 2.8 million health. Very good. Strike normal, blast normal. Nothing has changed. He does hold 2 blast by the way, which is, you can say, bad against, I don't know, Ultra Margin Vegeta, that he is meant to be used on the future team with, Vegito Blue. So yeah, I think the transforming Vegito will take a lot of benefit from it. And also, this blue card is dumb. 20%. This cannot be cancelled by the way. This is a permanent 20% damage buff to your allies. Every single character in your team when you use a blue card with him. So you can just spam the blue cards with him even if he's not a good Zenkai. And well, you have a hard hitting blue card from Vegito. Yeah. So his green card got a buff. 30 key, 20% damage, card draw speed by 1 level for 5 time accounts, randomly destroy 2 enemy cards. And this new thing, Seal Enemy Rush for 5 time accounts, is actually good. Before it only got 20% damage and, to destroy cards of the enemy, but now you have card draw speed, key, and the Seal Enemy Rush, which can be good. For example, let's say you feel like the enemy has a rush and he's not attacking much, you can pop the green and tackle if you want to. His Zenkai ability is for future, obviously, and his ability is also very good. Blast, attack, and defense for future, and Vegeta clan. His main ability gets a blue card, 15% health and key by 50 back, and also his ally health by 15% is very good. Team heal is very rare nowadays, so getting key heal over here is very good. 30% damage by allies for 30 time accounts. It's good. 30% blast damage inflicted considering future is a blast based team. It's very good. Sword of Hope has got a platinum equipment and he's melee based, which is a weird situation, but it's not bad that much. So let's look at his unique. This is very good. Like, he's one of the better support characters now in the game after the Zenkai, if not the best. Now why? When you use a strike or blast, he gets 30 key back, activates once, it resets after it reaches out. Again, very good for starting a combo. 10% damage, gets Governor for 5 time accounts, activates once, which also resets when you switch out. And upon using a strike or blast, you don't need to land it. You can use a strike and cancel it, and you get 20% damage by allies for 15 time accounts. 20% damage inflicted, not blast, no strike, 20% damage inflicted. This stacks up to so much that you can easily reach up to 60% damage, 80% damage, and switch out to Vegito with additional 80% damage and literally tear away the opponent with this. Or Goku Black too. He helps Goku Black a lot too because Goku Black lacks damage. He lacks tankiness, which his unique new pseudo Plat has fixed, but yeah, we'll see that later on. Now, once he switches to standby, he gets one card to ally if he has 3 or fewer, which is very good. And 30 key again works really well with all the new part 1 characters. And once the battle starts, he gets 60% damage. So in total, he has again this 20% applies to himself, and the 10% blast damage also applies to himself. So he starts the battle with 60% damage, 40% for 80 time accounts, and reduces damage received by 60%. Now 60% is bad, but keep in mind he has Zenkai stats with 190k to both defenses, so it's okay. He'll tank really well if you build him correctly. Obviously not the best tank in the game, but still a very good tank. So he starts with 100% damage inflicted for the first 80 time accounts, 60% damage reduction, card draw speed by 1 level for the first 80 time accounts only. And if you pop the green, you will get double card draw speed for 5 time accounts. -5 to arts cost for 80 time accounts. Because he is meant to die, he has damage inflicted buffs once he dies, as you can see. The following effects occur when this character is defeated. Restores allied, Vegeta clan and future health by 20%. Huge. 35% damage by allies cannot be cancelled. Huge. Shorten ally subcount by 3, which is okay, it doesn't really matter much. Reduces enemy Dragon Ball by 3, which is good enough too, but in this meta, where combos go on for so long, it's decent enough. I won't say it's bad because you basically get the 3 Dragon Balls in a single combo too, but it's a very good disrupt. 35% damage is also dumb. Now, once he enters the battlefield, he gets a blast, 30 key. So what happens is, you enter the battlefield, use a blast, you get 30 key first of all, and you get additional 30 key from this. Restores own key by 30 when he uses a strike or blast once he enters the battlefield, which is very good. He stacks blast damage up. He's a range type. Don't build him to melee type. He won't work really well over there. And inflict all enemies with -10% to strike and blast off power for 10 time counts. Which is good if you want him to tank much, but he is not meant to. Let's say this buff, by the way, the next part I'm gonna read, applies the following effect to self when an enemy activates a blue, ultimate, or awakened. Let's say fighting Ultra Margin Vegeta, he has his gauge. You use a blast arts. First of all, you will restore 15% health and go type neutral for 10 time accounts. Both of these only activate twice, so you can basically tank his blue card 2 times really well if the situation favors you a lot, and you shorten your own subcon by 5. So what happens is, let's say you have LF Omega Shenron and standby at full health, or Goku Black. You can also switch out to them if it's not Ultra Margin Vegeta because he locks you in his dumb character. But for any other character, blue card ultimate you can switch out, but not on a rush. Not on a rush, remember that. Now, he's meant to be used with Vegeta clan or future, and he gets buffs according to these. Applies the following effects to self according to the number of Vegeta clan or future battle members other than this character in the party when battle starts. One or more character, 50% damage inflicted and -15 to blue card cost, which is very good because he spams blue card. His main job is to spam blue card, use card, switch out to the other character, let him do dumb amount of damage because of his support. Now, this is the main part. One or more battle member 1 is the more important because you get 50% damage and -15 to blue card cost. The second one is good, but if you don't have a full future team or a Vegeta clan team, you can get away with it. 2 battle members, 40% to key recovery. While good, it's not the best. Applies attribute upgrade, shorten subcon by 2. Again, good, but it's not something which is gonna make or break his kit if you don't have a full Vegeta clan or future team or a mixed team. Now, upon changing cover, he randomly destroys one enemy card. Again, a good disrupt. Inflict them in +10 to all arts cost for 5 time accounts, and he also again inflicts them in -10 to strike and blast arts power for 10 time accounts, which means he should be able to do a decent disrupt, tank decently well, and again, dies gives you support, uses cards gives you support, uses blue gives you support, uses main, team heal, and blast damage for your allies. He is probably the best 1% Zenkai in the game at the moment. So he's a must run on a future team, I won't even lie to you. Him with transforming Vegeta and any third character, Ultra Marin Vegeta or Goku Black, he will help every single character a lot. I don't want him to help Ultra Marin Vegeta, but he will, which is a problem, but okay. Now, Trunks also got a unique equipment, which is actually very good. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was not expecting it to be that good, but it's surprisingly really good. It should be down here if I'm not wrong. Where is Trunks? Trunks. That's Vegeta. Yeah, there it is. Trunks can actually be viable enough in the meta, I believe. Like, obviously, again, transforming Vegito, he can take the hit, but against other characters, he can be really good. 15% to health, 40% to both offenses and defenses. Very good. Base, by the way. 70% to damage inflicted at peak, which is so much. 70%. I was not expecting them to give him that much. I thought he might get 40-30% because UI is Plat. You know, purple UI, the Zenkai one Plat was so bad. I was not expecting it to be good, but this is very good. He gets 3% health back when after being hit by his enemy's arch attack, and gets 15% health if his own health goes below 50% activist twice. Now, again, this is really good, and the third slot is also really good. He gets a green card once he enters the battlefield, activates once. Now remember, every single effect that a unit gets from the third slot cannot be cancelled. So first of all, he gets 50 key whenever you use a green, and he gets Governor for 30 time accounts. 30 is a lot. It activates twice sadly, but again, for getting 30 time accounts, basically 60 time account of Governor is actually really good. They also give him this thing. He cancels enemies buff effects. So basically, if let's say when they use a blue ultimate or awaken, let's say you have transforming Vegito, he uses a blue against you. You will cancel his buff effect so that you won't die and you can get your endurance block. Now, one thing it doesn't have, which I would have liked for him to have, is tight neutral defensively. What it should have been is, if I would have made a little one change, like let's say this is an effect which Vegito has, the fusing Vegito. When an enemy switches in, they actually go type neutral offensively. I think they should have given him defensively for 5 time accounts. Whenever an enemy switches, he goes type neutral defensively for 5 time accounts. Basically like Super 17. Let me show you what I mean. He should be here. There it is. Yeah. He has this mechanic. I think they should have given him on the Plat. There. It should be this side. Yeah. When an enemy switches character while this character is on the battlefield, nullifies own unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for 5 time accounts. Again, goes type neutral defensively for 5 time accounts. Not a lot, but would have been good enough to tank transforming Vegito's hit, but I do believe he will work really well. The problem again was only one thing I have from him. If you look at his stats, he is really strike based. So in a ranged future setup on which he wants to be used, it might be a bit iffy because again he buffs strike attack and blast defense, not blast attack. So Z ability wise and stat wise he might take a hit on blast damage, but again his damage inflicted, again he gets 90% from here, and he gets the next, where is the next one? There it is. If his unique gauge is full, 130% damage. Then he gets from here too. When he performs a vanish step, 20% damage by allies, which includes him. So what? 130, 150, 150, and according to the number of dead battle numbers. Let's say Vegeta's dead, the new Zenkai one. You have 130, 150, 170. You have around 200%, 240% at his peak damage, which is very good. 240% at peak is also really good. Zenkai stats. He's meant to be more of a tank and an ultimate user, so I think that Plat could really help him get back into the meta. But team wise, I don't know. Most of the team are ranged, he's strike based, so we'll have to figure out the teams. And we also have a pseudo Plat, by the way, which is the dumbest thing. I was not expecting this. It should be down here. Where is the Goku Black pseudo Platinum? It's so funny when I saw this in the data download, like, yeah, it's for, let me go, defense type. There it is. If you have Goku Black, obviously he's not good enough. He's good but not the best. Use this. Use this and he will perform much better. Double defense 20%, health restoration 10%, really good. Attack 20% to both base attacks, blue card 20% more. And if you full team is basically future, then 15% to pure strike and blast attack. He will do more damage. He will tank better. Obviously, it's not gonna fix all of his flaws because a lot of his flaws are unique gauge based, but it will help him a lot. We also have a new character, free to play Vegeta. I'm not gonna say he's meta enough because he's free to play first of all, but he's a good free to play character. I'm not gonna say he's bad. The main problem is he holds 2 strikes, which is again, as I said, most of the team are blast based, so it's a bit weird holding 2 strikes, but okay. Against Margin Vegeta, he can work really well because he has high defenses. 194 to both defenses with fully arts boosts and stuff. Again, normal strike, normal blast. Blue card, he's basically has an animation of the yellow Angel Vegeta, which was released alongside LF SSJ3 Goku. Now, 15% blue card damage, plus 15% to damage received for enemies. Shorten ally subcon by 3 on hit. Again, a good blue card, nothing special. Again, green is you are number 1. Draw strike cards next. 10% health and keep by 30 back. Cancel on attribute downgrade. 15% damage by allies for 20 time accounts. And shorten ally subcon by 1. Now, when you pop the main, again, the main ability is very good. You get a strike and a green card back. 15% health, key by 30 back, which is very good. And for characters who are Goku, Vegeta clan or event exclusive, 15% health back and 20% to their damage, which is really good. Again, that's a really good support. You can also pop this even if you don't need the health back because 20% damage is really good. Again, 100% damage once he enters the battlefield, 20% to strike damage, 70% damage reduction, -5 to strike points. Again, he's a melee type. I think we will see more melee type units in part 2 considering we have melee, and I expect the part 2 to be something related to Vegeta clan considering all of the Vegeta clan buffs we've got. Zenkai for green LF Trunks, Platinum for blue Sword of Hope Trunks, this free to play Vegeta, 1% Zenkai for purple Vegeta. All of these are future but Vegeta clan 2, remember that, which is, I do believe we might get a game original Vegeta or Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, who knows. And once he enters the battlefield, 20 key, 70% damage cannot be cancelled. So he starts with 170% damage and 190 to strike. 10% impact damage received for 5 time accounts, which means he will be able to tank 3-4 hits really well from Margin Vegeta, even if he is type neutral Margin Vegeta. Card draw speed by 1 for 15 time accounts. Once he enters the battlefield, cannot be cancelled. Reduces enemy key by 15. Inflict them in -1 to arts card draw speed for 10 time accounts, which is very good. But it's only the current enemy who's on the battlefield. And also increases cards arts cost to +5, which is very good. Again, this is a very good discount. Now, additional 30% to damage for 15 time accounts if you have a Goku event exclusive or Vegeta clan battle member other than this character, which won't be difficult because he's meant to be run with them. Now, once he lands the strike, which is the main flaw, it's not uses, it's landing. You have to land the strike, then you get 20 key back, you get attribute upgrade, shorten subcon by 1 for 15 time accounts, which is okay, nothing special. Cover null for 5 time accounts upon landing it should have been on usage, but okay. Shorten null subcon by 2, it resets once it switches out, but upon landing is not good. Upon using is good, landing no, because they can still cover change on your strike cards. Now once you cover change, you get a green card, activate twice to good type defensively for 10 time accounts, it activates 3 times, reduce enemy K by 30. Again, he has very good disruptive abilities. Again, he also gets the +5 to arts cost for 10 time accounts, -1 to card draw speed. He reduces enemy K by 45 in total, which is again very good. Now every time he is hit, he gets 3% health back, which is really good. -10% to strike and blast off power for all enemies for 2 time accounts, which stacks by the way, so it can stack up to -20% at max because it's only for 2 time accounts. And minus 20% to the blue card, Ultimate or Awakened. That's power for 2 time accounts again. At max, minus 40% because 2 time accounts is not a lot. Now, once the enemy attack is over, restores 30% of damage received up to 30% of own health. 30% damage, shorten own subcon by 1 every time when another battle member is hit with an enemy's arch attack. Again, so he can come in quicker, disrupt the enemy, stop their combo, and applies the following effect to allies when he switched out. Give them a card, 20 key. A good unit. Can he be used in proud mode? Yes. Normal mode? No. Because the best team is not melee type, it's range type. I believe what setup you can use for Vegeta clan at the moment is Ultra Margin Vegeta, 1% Purple Zenkai, what you call it, Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and Transforming Vegeta. You have Future Vegeta clan, that is a very good thing. Or you can sort of hope, we'll see how well he performs. I'll upload the showcase for these characters because I love these characters. I do love Vegeta clan a lot. This game doesn't really buff them a lot, so yeah. So new story mode, complete that, get CC. Challenge battle, complete that, get CC. We also have a new, what was the 500 CC with the Hercule event. Get that, complete that. Stack up to CC. Tournament of our guide will be uploaded this time regularly. And we'll also have the 300cc from the Zenkai battle. And we also get another 1% unique equipment for Trunks, a mini Plat equipment for Goku Black, and a very good Zenkai and a very good free to play. I do believe the Zenkai can be top 10 depending on the usage of him. We'll see how well he performs, but I can believe he does have potential to be top 10. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one, and goodbye.